Hello, I just wanted to point out what I think about the U.S. election, um, what political view I have and why I think that Bernie Sanders will win, and why I believe in him. I really believe in Bernie Sanders, and I do that for several reasons. I think that if Clinton not continues, but it would kind of be the same old America thing. Like, it wouldn't change as much from President Obama to Clinton. It would kind of be the same. And I think that America needs to taste a bit of Bernie Sanders' opinions, Bernie Sanders' ideas. And the most important ones that I think is, of course, the $15 hours per hour minimum wage, and that is very important because the middle class in the US is kind of disappearing, while richer is getting richer and poorer is getting poorer. So that is something very important, I think. Now, what Sanders wants to do is the top percent in the USA is getting about half of the incomes in the USA, and that is pretty crazy. Like, just a few people, the billionaires, the top 1%, is getting half the incomes. And this is my cat, who shouldn't be here right now. Instead, simply take about half of that top percent and use it for healthcare, free healthcare. Just imagine that. We already have free healthcare in Sweden, and couldn't be more great. In USA, they have, I think, the most cost per person for healthcare in any country in the world. So taking that and using for healthcare and also free education. How great is that? We have it here in Sweden also, and it's just perfect. Here's something about Trump. Trump wants to fight ISIS, just like pretty much all the Republicans. They want to fight ISIS. But Trump, his idea about fighting ISIS, they wouldn't even take place if he became president, because he wants all Muslims banned from USA, don't want to cooperate with Muslims, and we need to USA, they need to cooperate with Muslims to fight ISIS. They need to cooperate with Turkey, for example, Saudi Arabia, etc. You need to cooperate all together to fight ISIS. Now, Bernie Sanders, he would actually do that. Now, mainly why I believe Bernie will win is that he's honest. He actually gives the USA what they want, and I think everyone, well, not all the Republicans, not the millionaires, not the billionaires, but almost everyone will be happy with him, satisfied. Now, another reason why I want Bernie to win is that because he, according to polls, will win with larger amount of percent than Hillary would against both Trump and Cruz. And if Hillary wins and Cruz wins, then Hillary might lose against Cruz. That's what the poll says. the poll says actually that Cross will win against Hillary, while Bernie will win against Crush, and Bernie will win against Trump with more percent than Hillary would win against Trump. Now, the people are listening to this guy, this Trump guy, that is just absurd. I know that the people are mostly uneducated and billionaires, and yeah, I think that if the uneducated would actually pay more attention and listen to what Bernie Sanders had to say, I mean, I think they will. I mean, there are uneducated poor people also, and uneducated people who aren't satisfied with the salary. I think that if they actually listened to what Bernie Sanders had to say, they will also be satisfied with his suggestions, most of them. So that's what I think. And let's not forget something. Hillary Clinton was actually against gay marriage in 2004. She was against it. I'm gonna quote, "I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman." While Bernie Sanders have fighted for equal rights since the 60s, and he actually got arrested once in a civil rights demonstration. He's old, so what? More experience. Comparing Hillary's campaign to Bernie Sanders' campaign, Hillary gets funded by millionaires, even billionaires, big companies. Bernie Sanders have been funded by like a lot of people. I think over 1 million people, and that's just a whole new way of making a campaign. And Hillary's campaign have attacked Sanders' campaign, not to talk about Trump's campaign, which he funds himself with because he's a millionaire. No, he's a billionaire. I think he has 6 billions or something like that. So I guess that's all I want to say, and I hope if you're from the USA, you'll be voting Sanders, and see if not,